Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to your reading. Hope you guys are doing pretty good. Hope you guys are feeling safe, healthy. I'm looking at the phrase first place. I'm feeling like you got first place for something. Maybe not like physically, maybe in the workspace or home space. I don't know, first place for something. But also, just hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. This is your first time here. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it so much. It means the world. Like, share, subscribe, comment, notifications, if you will. I'm wacky with the uploading sometimes, but also notifications are cool. Keep you updated. Also, if you're not new here, same goes. But also, very good to see you again. Thank you for sticking around and thank you for showing up. It's awesome. I hope that we can have a helpful conversation. This stuff always helps me out, so I hope we can help you out too. All day the energy's been pretty interesting. And just a couple things before we get into this. I'll probably leave a little stamp where we start, but just a couple things. All day the energy's been weird. There's been a lot to talk about. There's been the most readings I've done in one day that's just collective, but also just a lot to talk about. But then also at the same time, sort of unclear. The first reading was very unclear, and the next one was sort of unclear towards the end. It was just interesting. And then, literally after the second reading, I found out it was Leo season already. I did not think that. I did not realize that. It's funny because we literally got Strength to come out first in that reading before this, and the Chariot came under, so it's literally moved into Leo season, and I didn't even realize. So again, the information's there, but it's something about not realizing that scene. I don't know. Speaking of that, I wrote these down in my notebook a while ago, and I never got to them, so I'm getting to them now. Because it was really important. I wrote collective reading on top because I was saving it for something, but I guess it's now. I don't know where I heard it, but I felt like it was for you guys, and it was the phrase, not the phrase, which one? The phrase, I wouldn't know where to start. I don't know where I heard that. Definitely for you guys, though. Where did I hear that? I wouldn't know where to start. Feels like a musical, maybe. I feel like someone's saying that about you, or to you, or just about you, in general, about you. Good or bad way, oh, I wouldn't know where to start, that person, but more so, I'm really feeling a deep endearment, someone has a deep appreciation and love for you. Someone feels relief by you, and they wouldn't even know where to start with that feeling. That feels like Cancer-ish, maybe really someone got into their emotions and really got the information, and now they're oh, I know so much, I wouldn't even know where to start talking about this person, how much I care for them, something like that. Another thing was, it may seem slow, but it's actually not. It just seems like that for a reason. It feels like that for a reason. I don't know what that's about either. Can't go deeper into that. I don't know why. But lastly, the song Magic by Bluestones. By the Bluestones. Was hearing it a lot, kept playing a bunch. And actually when it came up last time, I knew it was for you guys. But then also at the same time, whenever it does play, especially on shuffle, randomly, whenever it used to start coming up, I was like, oh, this is a good song. And then whenever it would start playing through, something magical would happen, and I'd be like, weird. Second time it happened, I was like, oh, pretty cool. So then the song comes on, something magical. The third time it happened, I was like, okay. Every time this song comes up on shuffle, I'm gonna let it play because I love to see something magical happen. Especially if I'm on the road, it's driving, and then someone who's really slow will get out of the way when the song's playing, or the light that's been red for 5 years turns green when it's playing, or just something magical. I don't know, something that really just makes the day a little better. I don't know, that song is perfect. So there's a little magic for your life. Go listen to the song, download it. Either ways, we're going to get into this. Welcome to Leo season. No wonder it's been like this. Very interesting. A lot of light being shed. We're going to start with Wild Unknown Archetypes by Kim Krans to get a big overall energy. We're gonna get the story with the Hermetic Tarot. Give me just one moment. Maybe in with the Lenormand. I don't know. But let's start and see. Because as much as I love to be here now, I'm thinking about all the other things I need to do, and it's giving me a weird start, like feeling of stress for some reason. So this is where we're starting. There's the time. Sorry about taking so long. Let's see what we got going on. A lot of information, a lot going on. Let's hope this one isn't too long. Oh, there's a lot flying out. Could we clear the energy just a bit? I got the incense going. It's supposed to help with that all that. The sun has been really bright today. It's a real Leo season energy. Okay. What do we got? From the Wild Unknown Archetype, one card for the overall energy for the collective of where we are and where we're going. I'm looking at the word luck right now, and that luck and magic is just showing its face. But luck and magic sort of work within you, work with you. So like the work you put in, that's where the magic and luck comes from. I don't know. Oh, there's two that flew out. And I need one, so I'm just gonna look at these real quick. The Riddle and the Bardo. That's how it feels. We've been all day. Back and forth in the in-between in a riddle. So let's clear it up then. We're looking for clarity. What's going on? Oh, well, that's fiery, of course. And the one at the bottom. I like that. This feels like an egg too, and it's really cool because you got the womb. These are almost pretty similar with that. Something being contained, but because it's really important. You know, it's fragile, maybe, but something is really important, and it's going to be also birthed. These 3 points, I think, is something connecting, and it's also facing down, so it's like connecting, and then what is this also? This symbol is water when the triangle is, yeah, I think, I feel. I believe so. So water, definitely like incubating, it feels. Something, carrying something. It's cool because this looks like an empty egg, right? So it's like it's forming. It's got the idea. It's being put together in the darkness. But this is really light. This is bright, and there's also a pearl in there. It's dark, but there's a pearl. There's something actually like worth, something valuable that you're creating out of. It feels like Phoenix rebirthy because it's like fire and then like the womb. Man, you're in a space where you are getting ready. To release something valuable. It's gonna create something new, a new energy within the world, like literally something that isn't here now. It's about to be here. I'm not very. It's at 46. So yeah, new beginning, 4 and 6. So getting yourself stable with that 4, getting yourself in alignment, and then the 6 adding two to the mixture. Could be having twins. Like, this could be a physical womb, a physical birth. But also at the same time, it's like two huge things being birthed at once. I don't know. Because that's at 46, so it's like 4 to a 6. That's 2, obviously. There's at 10, where it's something new. It's new in its beginning. But to get from a 4 to 6, you need 2. So it could be 2 people making the choice to birth a relationship. 2 people, again, also, like, if you are pregnant, this would be 2 people making a decision on what they need to do. Don't know what that's about. Excuse me, let's get into your reading, since we're already 10 freaking minutes in. Being birthed through the fire. So this could be a trial, a testament, like a birth by fire. It's like, that's what that phoenix energy is too. But whatever was being birthed by fire is made for it, right? Like, it can sustain it. But it's just, but by fire, and then this is water, so like a process of refinement. You're coming out so beautiful because you've been through a process of refinement. Like, that's water and fire, so like, imagine creating a sword, like tempering it, water on top for fire, burning it, then water to cool it down, shape it, more fire, more water, back and forth, a process. And then that sword, there's been a bunch of Ace of Swords. There's a 6 of Pentacles. After I saw the 5, so something balancing out. Man, it's an energy that I can't touch, and I wish I could say it directly. But let's move forward. Where are we going? Where are we starting? What the hell? The sun. I don't know if the sun came out first for any of the other readings, but Leo season, the sun, there's fire still here for sure. So a 6-card spread with the Hermetic. The first top 3, everything like it's pretty mutable. Everything moves around. Everything moves forward and then spreads. But specifically for this rule set, the top 3 are where we come from. It's the root of the situation that we're looking at. So the root of the situation deals with the sun. The root of the situation starts off the where you're coming from, what all this has to do with. Probably has to do with the clarity, healing, maybe something about Leo season, maybe a Leo in general. Maybe you've dealt with a Leo in general. The sun can also be a bit of, but it feels like a healed ego, so it feels like you probably dealt with just ego, your own, dealt with other people's egos. But the sun too, the core. This is coming from a core part of your life, for sure. Moving forward into clarity though, damn, the Ace of Wands, the last reading was just like this, so much fire, and then I can't believe I didn't pick out that Leo energy, but it's funny, because like again, it's like the feeling of something that's just right in front of your face, but you just can't quite like, but you're still moving along productively. It's not like it's in your face and you're being stumped. I don't know. Queen of Cups. It's really cool when that comes out, especially now because that Cancer energy. So the Sun and the Queen of Cups coming from Ace of Wands still at the bottom. I feel healer. There's been a lot of healer energy, and I get so like weird when I say it, 'cause I'm like, am I just saying the same thing? But I keep feeling it. The Queen of Cups and the Sun, it's like the Sun is healing, and the Queen of Cups is open emotionally, so it feels like the connection is there. It feels like you were very good at bringing light, opening up your heart, sharing your heart, what you've got, sharing your healing, coming. don't know why it looks like that, but her arm looks like it's almost catching fire. And that would be the left arm, which is the feminine side. Lighting up your feminine side. Maybe, like, bringing healing to your feminine side. And the womb's here too, so it feels like that. The Queen of Cups. Yeah, it's a weird example, but it feels like the feminine side, at least the emotions, where it feels like it could have been a bit burnt out with how much they were exhausted or used. I want to move past that, but Ace of Wands, frustration. It could be frustration as well, at least coming from that. The root of this is important, so I want to make sure I'm clear. I got the instance, so I'm trying to be as clear as possible. The Queen of Cups receives emotions, and the Sun's here too. So, I mean, it could kind of feel like receiving people's, like, because this is fire. This is the Lord of the Fire. It says on the bottom, and there's the Ace of Wands. So, and the womb feels very receptive. So it's like receiving and then that refinement process. It feels like the root of this, at least coming from the root, could have been a lot of taking people's fire and their anger and their ego, especially their ego, and then helping them refine it. Maybe somewhat trying to do it for them, but then like just receiving a lot, taking it in a lot. It feels very listen to the emotions, listen to the anger, just let it ride out. It feels like a responsibility almost a little bit, but we'll keep moving. I don't know why I don't know why it feels so negative, because it feels beautiful coming forward. It feels just like a lot of like Swift and the Eight of Wands, right? Faith, action, Eight of Wands. Okay, that tells me we're moving forward, of course. What can't I touch? Man, it's right there. Fire. It's like, man, you're coming from just a spot. This is frustrating me. So maybe that's frustrating you as well. Ego over allowing ego to live over allowing your heart to live, you know? And I don't know where it's coming from. It just could come from a relationship or any type of relationship, because we're on the second number. So that is a number of like relationship to self and others. And so it's just like relationship to self and others, but like just in your personal relationships, like allowing your heart to take a back seat. That's what it feels like. It's coming from that, not going forward. Whoa. Oh God. This card. I mean, I can see that. I can definitely see that. And I like that this is always the root of where we're coming from. And the Eight of Pentacles tells us that you've worked really hard on it. But the Three of Swords. In the third position. Okay. That's okay. I don't like the Three of Swords as much as I'm like stone-faced. I can be really emotional, so it makes me feel sad because I don't like the Three of Swords. It's not a good feeling, especially when it comes up. It's like the universe acknowledging and being like, yeah, this does hurt. So it makes it hurt even more because you can process that, feel validated. The root of this with Saturn and Libra here too now. That feels like work, like that effort. And Libra is the relationship to self and others, or relationship to others. But everything has a balance, so, you know. Saturn is showing his face so much recently. And with the sun, I'm thinking of the revolving, because Saturn has so many rings. And when I think of effort, I think of going around those rings multiple times, a lot, doing that effort. And the sun, it feels like the root of this is pain for sure. With the Queen of Cups and the sun, it's like man, it's like almost it's like being burned, definitely emotionally. But and with the sun, I don't know. It feels like It feels, well, I don't know why I'm saying revolutionary, but also it feels like revolving. So it's like these lessons, or like the things with something about your emotions and just how like, because the root of this, you're coming up as a Queen of Cups, so it's very mature. So you might have been very mature in your emotions, or at least like mature, not established, but intelligent in your emotions enough to be able to help people with theirs. But it could have felt burning. It could have felt cutting, because maybe the relationships, the effort wasn't. Like it wasn't like these, like you just weren't connecting with these people. You kind of probably were just helping. It's very, there's more of that weird energy, but it's okay. You see, it's like these people are dancing, they're connected, they're moving together. It's like whatever happened, the waters just weren't flowing right. Like you weren't moving together with whatever this was. And it feels like a huge lesson. It feels like Leo season is bringing forth a gift, because and it's as important that we talk about this lineup, because the Three of Swords and the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups with 3 swords in her heart. Jeez. But I like this card because it has 2 that are curved and 1 right down the middle, straight up. Has both sides of the moon on it, so it feels very reflective. And it's just like with 3 of Swords reflecting on the pain. And when you do reflect on it, it brings you that like truth, right? Like there are many truths, and that's what it'll show you, right? But there's also a connection in the middle. Like a Venn diagram, there's also a connection. And if you get to that connection and see it from like a sword point, like a detached viewpoint, it helps you start to heal. Like you don't have to heal yourself, but all you have to do is like see that connection and understand that like it's not one side or the other. It's like everyone has a truth in it. And it's with Libra, it's just balance, it's relationships to others. And Saturn, it's just effort, it's values, it's social, it's man. The Rusk is just very much pain. There's water, there's air, there's fire. There's no earth though. And that could just feel like maybe. That's interesting because this would be like the root of it, and the root needs earth. It needs that dirt to go into. So it could feel like you haven't been very rooted. And there's the 8 of Pentacles there, so there was that rooting, you know, there was that earth. Oh my God, so much flying out. Feels like you really want to move forward. I feel that. There's just so much, and I don't know what it is, but it's okay. Where are we going moving forward? Oh. Hello. Goodness gracious, there was a reason for all of this. And what did I say? It may seem slow, but it's actually not, and it's in the process. It's like that for a reason, because the 2 of Cups flies out under the sun. Baby, Leo season is bringing you. There are the burps again. Goodness, Leo season is bringing you. And I was talking about the sun, and I was thinking that revolve, and I said revolutionary. So I'm feeling it. Leo season is bringing you a revolutionary type of love to you. Something that's revolutionary to you. It may not be. You don't have to think about it as revolutionary. Just to everyone in general, this is about you and someone else. And there's more of that balance with those two whales and the two cups. Look at that. So something about your emotions and looking at yourself. And there's more primal animal energy. So getting to the base of your emotions and understanding yourself, freshening that cup, letting it run with fresh water. Something about the sun. Something about how it it's like it creates life in order for you to live outwardly. So this could be a relationship that's probably been very emotional, or not emotional, but not physical. Is what I'm saying. So definitely probably just emotions are there, thoughts are there. There's no ground, so there's nothing physical, right? There's been no earth in this whole thing, so there's nothing physical. But the sun is where I'm feeling is where it comes physically, where it actually becomes something real. Something is becoming real and physical too. The Two of Cups has been showing up, man. And next to the sun too, there's been a lot of talk about just Leo season and relationships. Not even just me, but it's showing up here too. There's the Two of Pentacles. There's that Earth. Earth is only showing up on the underneath of the deck. Maybe it's because Earth is. You guys are doing a lot of beautiful internal work because Earth is the one. Because air, fire, water, all internal. Your mind, your thoughts, and then your heart, and then your soul, all that internal. But the Earth is external, in a sense. So it's that's why it's underneath. The towers underneath. That's why it's underneath, because there's no need to focus on the physical or the control over the physical. All you have to do is focus on yourself. Not all you have to do, but all you really can do, because if you try to control the exterior, it's just gonna cower in your face, but I don't know what I'm saying. Let's keep moving. I don't know. Two of Cups under the sun. Growth of a relationship is growing, it's healing. Chariot and the Star, like I said, a relationship is moving forward and it's healing at the same time. Chariot, Queen of Cups. It didn't come out, but just a lot of Cancer energy. See, I said a lot of Cancer energy and literally 4 cups on the bottom. Cancer. Yeesh. Something about this is deeply emotional. It's you're probably deeply emotionally in tune with someone. What the hell? That's crazy. The Ten of Cups. It's still no Earth. It doesn't matter, because like I said, it feels like I said, deeply emotionally in tune. And coming out of the Queen of Cups, moving forward, the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups. What? So you got the Three of Swords, and we talked about all that in the root, and now moving forward, there's 2 and there's 10. Connecting with someone, and also it feels at the same time being able to share that love and connection with a big group and big community. The Queen of Cups and Ten of Cups. Wow, this is justice for the Queen of Cups. It feels first of all, just what she'd want, just what she needs, and also just what she deserves. It feels for what the lesson has been. That's Saturn, yeah, with what the lesson has been. And the sun is 19, so it's a completion. It's a whole cycle. But the sun, again, it could be a day, it could be a week, it could be a month. How many ever years? With the Three of Swords, it could have been 3 years. There's also that 7-year cycle shit going on. So if you've been through one of those 7-year cycles, you're coming. If you've been through one, no matter what cycle, how many year cycles you've been through, because of what you've connected it with the three, what you connected it to, and how how you connect it and express it, the choices you make, how you process it, and then what you do with that. Because of what you've done with that, boy, perfected success. The 10 of Cups, I mean the Queen. That's crazy. Coming forward into a beautiful cycle, for sure. Now everything you do physically is going to be so much easier because you've already done that inside stuff. It's Mars into Pisces. That's action, that's imagination, that's creation, and then that's... I feel intuition now too. Mars and Pisces both feel very intuitive. But then there's that action involved too. So taking action towards something, that's pretty cool. Mars and Venus, and then Cancer and Pisces. There's... Interesting. This is a bit of a long one, sorry. It's just definitely... I don't want to move past that without missing something. That's in the 5th position, the 10 of Cups. So a complete shift, a complete change. And the Queen of Cups coming on top of it is like the reason why it's in the 5, and the Queen of Cups in the 2. Right, now I can see it like something had to change, and because of the 2, it's like your relationship to yourself and with others, because 2 and 5 also both have the connection between 2 and 5 is it has to do with yourself as well. Now the 5 doesn't have to do with others as much. It can do with collaborating with others if you come together, but the 2, what I'm feeling here is what I'm saying is, and that's 10 of Cups too, that's that community with others, because it's not just a 9 where you're completely in love and with yourself, but then also the 10 where it's joined with more people. It's joined with a group. It's you and another person for sure. The 2 and the 10, and then like a group of more. And the Queen of Cups is like everyone's so open to it. Everyone's so loving of it. They probably love this relationship. They probably love both of you individually. But what I'm saying is, the Queen of Cups in that position above the 10 is like the way you got to this was by making a huge change in your life. And that huge change had to do with yourself, how you see yourself, how you talk about yourself, how you give love to yourself, how you heal yourself, you know? And with the crab here too, I'm just saying, coming out of your shell, because once you do that, you can stay there and just stay in yourself, but you also came out of your shell, so you're not just like healing yourself, you're trying to move towards healing others or just being there with others. It's not like staying in the jaded position, you know, because it's a choice. You can stay where you want, you know, but it's like you wanted more, and you're getting that. You want more, you ask for more, you work for more, and it comes in. That's beautiful. Damn, at the bottom, strength. Leo energy, Leo energy. That's beautiful. There's confidence involved here. Damn, strength and the 6 of Swords. Leo energy is moving you forward. It's confidence. It's passion. Yeah. Confidence, passion. That's what I feel. What do we got to round this out? Just a bunch. The King of Wands. Damn. Fire, fire. Someone's hot. Someone thinks you're hot. Someone really thinks you're hot. And I think you think they're hot too. Because it feels a lot of reciprocal energy here. Okay. 7 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. Here's 9 of Cups. 7 of Swords. Why 7 of Swords? Why the 5? Okay, why all this conflict coming out? I don't know what that's about. Okay. Okay, there's... Why do a million... Okay, so Seven Torch wants me to talk about it. Apparently. But I wouldn't know what to say. I wouldn't know where to start. That was a mess we got earlier. I wouldn't know what to say, though. Seven Swords coming into 3 would just mean, like... And that would be, like, 4... 7 minus 3 is 4. 4 swords would be healing. But the 7 plus 3 is 10, so something... something ending and beginning. The Bardo. The healing in between. So maybe you're just in a healing process in between. You're coming forth again. It feels like coming out of the Bardo, not so much going into it. Coming out of it into the... something beautiful. There's a Ten of Wands and a bunch. You're so stuck. Okay. Getting a little frustrated again. It's like the last card and now we want to play around. Very interesting. I don't know what that's about. So, where are we going from? Where are we going from here for the collective? Oh. Strength. Strength. To end out. Starting with the sun, ending with strength. Very cool. Hard work. Hard effort. Queen of Pentacles also flew out. The first Earth card. Receiving something physical. Man. Receiving physical strength back. The Three of Swords, the work you've done on yourself, the work you've done to not just take care of yourself, but I mean, yeah, to take care of yourself, but something, a major completion, a major cycle of learning to really nurture yourself. And it's no joke because the strength is there too. It means that you probably had a hard time doing this, and it probably took a lot of effort and strength, a lot of, and not like you had the strength, but you had to build the strength to take care of yourself, to be there for yourself, to move through this with the moons and through the light and the dark. So knowing what's going on, but also being in the unknown. And doing it for yourself, not so you can do it all by yourself forever, but so that you know you can do it for yourself. Now I'm looking at the something magic again. There is something magical about that because, God, you're coming forward to something so beautiful. The Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups. It's like coming to see your favorite person, getting in like a little bit of a courting relationship with them, or if you're in a relationship, it's like renewing that, and then like joining that with the group. With like all of your friends all together. I don't know, something gorgeous about that. That's nice. That's nice. Okay. I said I was going to use Lenormand, but we spent a lot of time. I don't want to go any deeper too much. The timing is crazy, but I hope it's okay. Either ways, I'm just going to look at this 2 and 10, see what the connection between them is, see if I can get you any information in the Zodiac, but it feels like that's like the biggest thing about this. Like, we know you've done the work. We know you've put in and you just have to keep putting in the work for yourself. But what's this 2 and 10 of Cups about? I'm not sure if this one will keep pulling one more. Okay, well, they're both flying upside down, both flying crazy. First one that came out was time. So many things working at once, so many things at play. And we can't control time, but we can control ourselves, right? So I mean, there's elements you can use all your elements. You can waste all your energy trying to put this together, but it's not about putting it together. It's about putting yourself together. It's about learning your own internal clock. Ooh, but don't worry, because you'll see each other when the moment is right. Like you'll see. And Nine of Cups, like you'll know when to move. Your heart will feel that. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. Wow. That's beautiful. Hope this helps. Oh, the book, the Ten of Pentacles. There's a plan. There's somewhere someone wants to go. Someone has a story they want to write with you. Man, Leo season's gonna be crazy. Can't wait to see what else we got coming forward. Other than that, stay safe, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Hope it helps. Like, share, subscribe, comment, notifications. Personal reading information for that is down below. Protect that thing. There are plans for it. There's a whole. This thing is growing into a whole story. It's gorgeous. I'll see you guys soon. Have a good one. Stay safe. Bye, guys.